I'm prior to questions, sir. Yes, sir.
कंप्लीट झालं नाही. आय एम दॅट वाचत होतं. नंतर तुमचं सेल्फलेस आपलं पूर्ण झालं नाही. 35-40
काय व्यवसाय नाही. काय करता तुम्ही?
मी तिथे सॉफ्टवेअर कंपनी.
मला इकडे एकाची माहिती अशी मिळाली.
हो, तिथं काय ते तेच एक्सप्लोर करत गेलो होतो. सगळं महाराजांचं टीचिंग खूप मला हे झालं, इम्पॅक्ट. ते डायरेक्ट हे बघत होतो सगळे.
Yes, and yesterday they were late. Yesterday taken so much time here. मी नाशिकला कधी आलात? मॉर्निंग. विचारायचं आहे विचारा. अध्यात्मिक विचारा. काही प्रश्न असेल तुमच्या अध्यात्मिक सांगा. झाले का? बोला बोला, मोकळा व्हा.
विचार काय नाहीये, पण ते रियालिटी पर्यंत जायचं आहे. विचार तर येत असेल मनात.
रियालिटी जायचं तर तुम्ही रियालिटी मध्ये आहात ना. जायचं कशाला? जोपर्यंत देहाचं अस्तित्व मानतं तर तुम्ही सत्य तुम्हाला समजत नाही. Asking that they wanted to go to reality. It is not necessary. You are already in reality. That's why it happens. Not your fault. When I was like you, there don't be any question. You are already there. Only body impressions are there. But I have a strong faith in body. Therefore, we are not to what is it. Reality always with you. Because your spontaneous individual presence is a reality. Not to go anywhere. You are a reality. You are ultimate truth. You are a Brahman. You are Atman, Paramatman, God, Master. The names are given to your spontaneous presence. You are neglecting their presence. You are considering and measuring ourselves in body form. That is the problem with us. To solve the body form, you have to undergo the strict meditation. It's the only source. Just to identify yourself in real sense. Only source of meditation. Through meditation, you are inviting attention of the meditator that you are Brahman, Atman, Paramatman, God. It is a hammering, kind of hammering. Therefore, in our lineage, the weightage importance is given for meditation. It is simple. Some Sanskrit words are there. Through that words you are hammering. The meaning of the words are I am Brahman, Brahman I am. Why this meditation is required? Because the presence is very sensitive. Through which you are talking to, you are learning to, listening to, you are watching. You are doing all activities through your presence. The presence does not have a name. Name is you, Brahman, Atman, Paramatman, God, Master. That you are. But because of holding of the body, you forgot the identity. You are inviting attention of the invisible listener within you. You are ultimate truth. You are foreign. There is some planning. By intellect you can understand. I am Brahman, Atman, Paramatman, God, Master. Not in practice. To have some spontaneous conviction, you have to undergo the discipline of meditation. There is no other way. If you go on reading so many thousands of books, you approach so many masters, nothing will happen. You have to approach your own master. You have to approach your own master, which you are neglecting. External master is there, but your internal master is very strong, which you are neglecting. You are underestimating that master. For inviting attention of that master, you give the weightage importance to your own master. Not to measure yourself. The body is not identity at all. Some or other, willing or unwilling, you have to give the body. You're a small child, then you become young man, old man. Some or other, willing or unwilling, you have to give the body. It's not your identity at all. Be firm with yourself first. You are source of this world. There is no place where we will talk about the world. who talk about the God. My blessing is required. You must have your own blessing. You are architect of your own life. There is nothing separate from you. Body is only media. Just like this. Through which you are talking to, listening to, watching to, you watching dreams also. Whatever action reaction to body only. Body can't act independently. Spirit can't act independently. This combination. The moment that spirit or presence click with the body, it's a prior to your presence is there. The people say, I have to remain in high. You are already in high. How to remain in high? Your eye indication. These are the words, language. Language created by us.
Maharaj, can you repeat that, please? You are already an I.
Yes.
Right.
Then it is several consideration. No concept is required. See, we are playing with the words, language. Language created by us, English language, Marathi language, so many languages are there. Just to have conference, just to react, just to convey each other. It's a medium. Through all this language, what they indicate? There are thousands of spiritual books. What they indicate? The one gist of the philosophy. Except a self-lessness, there is no God, no Brahman, no Atman, no Paramatma, no Master, no Guru. It is very easy to understand and touch it. It should be have spontaneous conviction for which you have to undergo strictly discipline of the meditation. I am telling you, meditation also illusion in advanced stage. But till you have got conviction, you have to undergo this. Let's say you are taking some help of artificial limbs. Till you get strength in your feet. When you walk independently, you don't sit, you are doing it.
Maharaj,
Yes.
you say meditation is only illusion.
Yes.
Also illusion. Like sort of in an advanced state, meditating is spontaneous.
Yes. Spontaneous, they is automatic. Just like this body called woman.
Yeah.
You are not saying I am a woman, I am a woman, I am a... Name is given to Saraswati.
Yeah.
You are not saying I am a Saraswati. Name is given, accepted it. In 1,000 people in Saraswati, I am Saraswati.
Gee.
Like that, Brahman is supposed to be click with you. And basically, you are a Brahman, Atman, Paramatma, God, Master, your name is given to your spontaneous presence. But you are not believing. Because of impression of the book, so much reading, so much listening. People said that, okay, in the beginning, I don't see. After reading all the books, spiritual books, where I stand? What is my position? Who am I? You have to identify who am I. That is most important. I am not body, sky. Then who am I? Because Brahman, Atman, Paramatma, God, Master. How did Brahman is? It's everywhere. Brahman is everywhere. Just like a spacious sky. But in spite of this, you are not having strong faith. Strong faith must be there. Faith within you, not in Master. Master is only medium. Your inner Master is very strong. I am not discriminating inner Master outer. There is no difference between. But just for understanding, I am saying that inner Master is strong. That you are. Only strong faith, strong conviction. Yes, to that eye. Since it is lacking that strong conviction, you are running here and there. Go to this master, that master, that master, that master. One master you refer. Thousands of masters are. You refer your own master. The things which you are not yet accepted, I am. Body is not your identity at all. Body was not your identity at all. The body is not going to remain your identity at all. It's open fact. which you are not accepting. Why there is tension? Why there is no happiness? Why there is no peacefulness? Always under the pressure of fear. Oh, what will happen to me? Total fear of the death. Nobody like, no being is like. In a small ant, you pour the water, it will go here and there. What? That presence like that body. Everybody wants to live long. No death is required. Why? Because the presence knows itself through body only. You like to continue. Whatever the body. It may be ant, it may be anything. In the sick person, it is not curable. You want to live long. Requesting not do something, give him an injection, I want to stay. So you get courage. Even anything goes wrong to your body, you get courage. No, I am not dying because there is no birth and death for me. I am unborn. That conviction is supposed to be appear spontaneously. For which everybody is taken. For which only meditation is only source. Through meditation, you are inviting attention of the invisible meditator within you. That you are a Brahman, you are Atman, you are Paramatma, you are God, you are Atman. Except there is nothing. Strong conviction. You are not to go anywhere. Not to search of any master. We are not doing favoring with you. We are trying to identify yourself. But the way I got another decision can started. So be with you all the time. Have some courage, spiritual courage, not physical courage. Yes, to that heart. It is not a egoistic statement. It is spontaneous conviction. It is what is called man. You are not I am a man.
Sorry.
Man. Your all actions, reactions, they are like a man. You are watching drink, they are like a man. Who is watching drink? Who is created dream world? Who has created dream world? In dream world, you see the ocean, you see the hills, you see the sun, moon, your masters and God, goddesses. Who has created it? You are the source of this world. The moment presence click with the body, you see the world. The entire world projects out of your spontaneous presence. This much power is there. You have got tremendous power. But you are neglecting. All the time you say, oh, I am Brahman. Some body effect is, body sense is there. Then body sense is supposed to be dissolved totally. And for which only meditation. That's from
United States, Mississippi.
Are you registering it with me? Can you get me again?
Yes, just now.
Okay. You're from Britain?
U.S.
Yes. Which state?
Mississippi.
Mississippi. This is a brief. The principle of spirituality, except yourself, there is no God, no Brahman, no Atman, no Paramatma, no Master. It is open truth. There is no hide and seek. All the time I am inviting attention of the invisible listener within you that except yourself there is nothing there. Brahman, Atman, Paramatma, God, Master, that is the name given to the supernatural power within you. In spite of that, you are having some doubts. Doubts creating so many confusion. After knowing the reality, you will skip it. Okay, no harm. For which no money is required. Nothing is required. Even meditation for some time, not all the time. Till you stand on our feet. But we must have some courage, strong courage. After knowing the reality, I am that. Without any ego. You can leave your family, you can have your responsibility, no problem. Don't neglect your body. Body is the media through which you can act, react. And for spirituality, body is most important. Try to identify this. This basic principle behind this. One should identify oneself in real sense. So identifying ourselves in body form and religion. We say, oh, I'm Brahman, Atman, Paramatma, God, it's not so easy. You take it totally. It's fact. Your final truth, your ultimate truth. Except yourself, nothing is there. How you are, how I am, just like a space of sky. Sky is everywhere. After collapsing out, where the sky goes, hell or heaven. Hell and heaven is created by us. Past, birth, future, birth, destiny, what is this? No destiny is there. Who is destiny? The sky is having a destiny in future. The sky is dying or taking birth. See, the world goes with you, but you are neglecting it. And through meditation, you have to concentrate this. The basic foundation, just like ABCD. When learning in language, you are going to the alphabets. Meditation is the alphabet. To create atmosphere, to create vibration, to open the truth. Your final truth. You need not to go to anywhere. If you see thousands of mantras, you think that you're writing, oh, I've said this mantra, that mantra. Only reading is not sufficient. Listening also not sufficient. You have to identify invisible listener within you, that is Brahman, Atman, Paramatma, God, Master. Be with you all the time. You do your own activities, no problem. Any responsibility, I mean, you're working, you're whatever. Family life is not disturbed within your path of the spirituality. Only lack of courage is the problem. Lack of confidence is the problem. Spiritual courage. You got physical courage, not physical. Any question in doubt? You cannot be doubt any question. Yes?
Not aware of any doubts at all.
It's fact.
Master, doubts are coming from the belief that what we see is
It
real.
is nature of mind.
Sorry?
It is nature of mind.
That's what I'm
Under which
saying.
circumstances you live. Some child born till today, you live in certain atmosphere. It affects, because I told you that your brain is very sensitive. Even if you see a dream, forget about present life. If in dream you see something serious thing, it affects. But the presence is alert there. Presence is awakened there. Even in dream, body is in deep sleep. When you see dream, that presence, immediate presence, is watching us, he's taking the recording that. Who is recording the scene of the dream? Who is recording scene of the dream? You are sleeping. Deep sleep. An individual power which is called Ramakant that is recording. You are a seer. Entire world goes out of your seer, individual seer that you are. And this human body is an opportunity for you. Don't think it, it's an opportunity. After the impression of it reflects. You may live in the world, but you are completely alone from the world. It's fact. To save world, your presence is required. To save master, save God, your presence is required. You are prior to master, prior to God. This is God, this is God. To say this is God, your presence is required. And individual presence called Brahman, Paramatma, God, Master, that you are, all the time. Not to measure yourself in body form. There is no shape, no body. Your only presence. The presence is everywhere. Is the American sky different from Indian sky? No. Okay. Bodies are different. Presence is one. But we are under the influence of the illusory concept. We are under the influence of the illusory concept. That is very much. And for is only meditation. Meditation in concentration, environment. It's strong. You have to mold yourself. Because you are architect of your own life. Because it's very sensitive. What you impress is a place. And therefore the meditation words are there. I am that so that I. I am that so that I. You stick up. In the beginning one, till you have got confidence, till you have got conviction, spontaneous conviction, you have to undergo the meditation stick to it. But there was a 1 hour time, 10 minutes time. You say the mantra. Mantra is also words. Medium, to which you are inviting attention of the individual listener within you that you are Brahman, you are Brahman. It's like a torturing, police station, torturing the culprits. You say, I am not criminal. You are, this is the evidence against you. Police department, corporation, this is the evidence before you, you are a criminal. See, how can you deny? You are guilty. Like that, you take yourself, you are guilty, you are Brahman, you are a liar. You are not a man, you are not a woman, you are Brahman. See this evidence is true. You have miraculous power, you are not me. Only lack of confidence, lack of faith. Yes, in the Lord's education, be free. Any doubt, social doubt you can ask. Very clear. Not to keep any doubt. Not to open, no question. It's open session.
Maharaj,
Yes.
what do you mean by spiritual body? Spiritual body.
It is the main people for understanding spiritual body. Mind, ego, intellect, the social subtle body. You are separate from that. Mind cannot be seen, ego cannot be seen, intellect cannot be seen. It's an indication. But you are beyond that. The subtle bodies. But you are witnessing all the bodies. So those thoughts are flowing inside. You know what the bad thoughts, the good thoughts. Who is discriminating all these thoughts? Oh, very bad thoughts. You should dream all the time. It's a very bad dream, but very good dream. Who is taking that dream? Who is watching that dream? Who is recording that dream? There is nobody else. Therefore, understanding we are mentioning so many words. We are using so many words. Words are not ultimate truth. Language is not ultimate truth. Through all speech, what message is giving, what they want to convey. After reading thousands of books, spiritual books, what they want to convey. Except yourself, there is no God, no Brahman, no Atman, no Paramatma, no Atman. You are a planet, you are a human. You're not to go anywhere. Brahman, Atman, Brahman, God, Atman. Then you want to be your individual listener in your presence, through which you are watching, through which you are discussing, through which you are questioning, through which you are trying to understand. Presence does not know I am present. Presence does not know I am present. Because the body we say presence, Atman, Paramatma, God, Atman. These are names given to the power, the energy. So prime duty is to first lesson of spiritual meditation. But he is not sitting like this. So the first lesson, beginners. All the time this should be said, I am Brahman, Brahman, I am Brahman, I am Brahman. Because you are impressed in the individual presence, like should be something. Apparently it is duality. Apparently it is duality. But where duality and individuality dissolve, there you are. Where duality and individuality dissolve, there you are. It cannot be seen and it cannot be inferred. It cannot be gazed. The presence cannot be gazed. How I am? Question. Better you compare yourself, you compare yourself to sky. Sky doesn't have sky. It is everywhere. Likewise, the presence is everywhere. The beyond sky, because you can see the sky and dream. Everything is in there. Everything is in you. World produces out of you and world merges within you. Where everything ends, there you are. Where everything ends, there you are. There is no I, there is no you, nothing is there. No witness, no witnesser. No experience, no experiencer. It's not fun. Only lack of confidence, lack of faith is getting confused. Any question, anybody? Yes? Yes, ask. Be free. Not to keep any doubts.
No, sir, this presence, what you're talking about, sometimes we have the gist of peace within all this crowd and all, but that will be for a very microsecond or something. How can that be continuous? Even though we are working, it is there with us.
You see, everywhere. So far as measuring yourself body form, therefore you will discriminate all these things. The moment the body form dissolves, you will not discriminate, no question of discrimination. So far I am considered, I am somebody else. Even I am Brahman also illusion. Tomorrow you might experience that I am Brahman, it is also illusion. You are nobody but you are everybody. All these experiences appear upon your presence. Whatever experiences are there appear upon your presence. The presence is not able to call the crowd. As I say, enter the world is present out of my presence. If there is no presence in the body, who talk about the world? Who talk about the world, who talk about the Bharatan disciple? You are the base of the world. Dead body can't see the world. How you are proud to being this? Just question yourself. How I am proud to being this? I don't know. You answer, I don't know. After living body, I don't know. Correct? Answer is correct. The presence which I don't know, it knows that, as I told you, you are alone in the house, anybody is there, nobody is there. You are alone in the house, and you will knock the door. Is anybody there? No, nobody is there. The person who will say nobody is there. Similarly, you say, I don't know means the presence is there, I don't know means I am not in any shape, any form. I am formless. Just spontaneous reaction. If I don't know, nobody is there, it's the same answer. To dissolve body knowledge, you have to undergo strict discipline of meditation. It's the first lesson. To learn any language, you have to undergo the alphabets. And basic. So be strong. Strong means a strong faith, you have total involvement. Throw yourself in the ocean of spirituality, let it swim. Standing on the bank of river, you can't swim. We're already talking about philosophy, spirituality, Atman, Paramatman, God, Master, reading so many books. I read, one person said, I have 50 years of studying the book. What is the result? After having for 50 years study of spirituality, what is the result? What is the output? Total blank. Have you read a reader inside? We're adding ego and ego and ego and ego. I'm not from philosophy. Not philosophy. Your own story. Next, any question? Please.
Sir, where are all these people? Your gurus.
You suppose you are measuring yourself body from therefore you see where are those people.
I mean, are there?
Without your presence, how can you identify? Where are those? You are measuring yourself body from therefore you see where are those people, where are the God, where is the goddesses?
No, sir.
Where were you after 100 years?
Run.
Right. They same thing I tell you. Read some books, refer some books. Read some I am there. Where are you after 100 years? I don't know. After what is the then? Where are you? As I say, if you are not listen properly, I say entire world is projected out of your presence. You are encouraging your own concepts. If you listen properly for me, entire world is projected out of your presence. Presence cannot be measured in any form. Question is a silly question. Where is the world? Where is the mind? Where is all this silly question? If the presence is who asks the question, there is no presence for movement. Who asks the question? Entire world is illusion. In dream, so many people are there. Where does it go? Wherever. In dream, you see so many persons, so many things. God, goddesses, person, good people, bad people. Awakening, what has happened to that world? The entire world is illusion. Those that get out of your spontaneous presence, it is fact. Now, innovating attention of the invisible listener. Sorry. Whatever reading book, you read thoroughly, not here and there, referring only page to page. See, you study deep study, and then you ask the question. Next.
You say, if you're dreaming, like the people you see in the dream is not real, are not real, right? When you wake up. That's what you just said, no? So equally, like the people we see in the waking state are not
Forget
real.
about people, where the people came in the picture.
Sorry?
Where the people came in the picture.
But the people get
Entire world is illusion. Where are the people? If there is no presence, who talk about the people? What I am saying, don't take literal meaning. What I am saying, and what I am talking, don't take literal meaning. What I wanted to convey that is most important. I have to convey that except yourself, except there is no God, no Brahman, no Atman, no word. If there is no presence, who talk about the people? Who talk about God and goddesses? There is no master, no disciple, no God, no devotee.
on the moment I wake up, all the others are there.
Who are you? How could you say I without your presence? Name is given I. I wake up before. If there is no presence, how can you say I? To say I, your presence is required.
That's right.
I do not need any individuality. To say I, presence is required. I'm talking about the presence.
So all the people, include all the
Forget
people.
about all the people.
I'll-
Talk about yourself. Forget about all people. When you talk about the people,
So from me,
you are not any individuality.
that's right.
You know more individual. You
As soon as Saraswati is there, all the other people
name
are
is
there.
given to Saraswati with the body.
Exactly.
Sky is given name of India, Pakistan, Hindustan, and America, England. Can you bring some sky for me?
When Saraswati is not there, when the perception of Saraswati is not there, all the other people are not there either.
Just like a sky, if you go with if you university, she says, give some Indian sky, British sky,
Sky is sky.
sky. You are settled in sky. Can you bring some England sky? Please, you need some England sky, Indian sky, Chinese sky, Russian sky. You can't describe the sky. Sky is sky. Business is business. The more they settle than the sky. Stop measuring yourself in body form. Since you are measuring yourself in body form, therefore all the species are right. It's a fact. When you came up with the body, you're talking about so many people. When you came up with so many people, there's no presence in the body, can you see so many people? You can't see yourself also. There is no witness, no witnesser, no experience, no experiencer. Because of body, we're talking all the we are questioning, answering ourselves because of body. Body is not identity at all. Where are the people with dream? That good or bad dream? What is about the dream world? And every day still different dreams. Who is creating all this world?
He's answering me, he's asking who's creating all that. I do. I create all that. I am.
I is there. Name I given to the individual presence.
Mm-hmm.
Without presence, how can you say I? I'm always indicating that subtle I, invisible I, to which you're talking to, you're speaking to, repetition. I'm talking about the invisible questioner within you. If there is no presence, who can question? Dead body can't make any question. For which meditation is required? Clear all these questions, you have to undergo strict. There are questions coming and going. The question of creating confusion all the time. Unless body knowledge dissolves, you are not able to identify yourself yourself. Unless body knowledge dissolves, you are not able to identify yourself yourself. To dissolve body identity, you have to strict meditation. This is the first step, foundation. Dry discussion is not healthy. You have to practice, you have to stand on your own feet. Not to depend upon somebody's feet. Not your master. But accept reality without any doubt. Entire body functioning out of that presence. Entire body functioning out of that presence. We're talking about the functions of the source. To raise hand, your presence is required. To utter single word, your presence is required. I'm talking about that presence, invisible presence. Not people in the entire world. Go deep and deep in yourself, and for which you have to undergo strict discipline of meditation. But repeatedly saying, if you have to talk and if you can read so many books, listen to so many masters, you have to stand on your own feet. You depend upon somebody else, either God or any master. You are master of your own. You may not believe it, but it's fact. You are neglecting yourself. Try to identify yourself. I'm repeatedly saying that try to identify yourself. External identification, not true identification. Okay?
Thank you, Maharaj.
So where is it?
I spoke from Charles. He said it's the
Ashram, not promotion, the